Hey, cousin Chief Joe, GC Radio, and this is the K100. And with further ado, we got my girl Mowet in the building, and we can't do another day without Dday. Dday, Mo, how y'all doing?
Pretty good
Hello.
so far.
Good,
So good.
good, good. So, how was your day today, D?
Man, I'm on vacation. All my days is good.
And how about yours, Mo?
Hey, I'm with Dday. I started vacay today. My birthday is tomorrow, so baby, I'm on party time right
How
now.
Happy
y'all leave me out?
birthday.
How
Thank
I'm left at the
you.
studio and y'all on vacation? What the hell? Cool. You know
Hey,
what kind of crap is this?
You
look,
gonna
I
you
told
can
you.
only have a vacation if you work.
What the hell you think I do? Direct traffic?
You putting out flyers in the parking lot.
That's your job.
I'm
We
on
Put out
vacation.
flyers.
nobody gonna do it. We on vacation.
Ain't no flyers in the parking lot. Shit. Abandoned, man down. 610, 612. Man down. Cool, 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 cool. So today on Keep It 100, where we have to keep it 100. What we're gonna talk about today, guys?
Well, you mentioned budgeting, so that could be interesting. I don't, I've tried it, but it just don't work for me.
Okay. We're gonna
I,
talk about that elephant in the room, budget. When you're in a relationship, budget. Why does it work? Why won't it work? And what to do about it. So, Dita and I had this topic before, and he always complimented it when we come around the corner. Like she be coming around the corner when she comes. So anytime that happens, Dita enlighten us with, you know, what he thinks. So, Dita, go ahead. With further ado, give your spiel because I already know what you're gonna say.
How you know what I'm gonna say?
Because you say the same thing every time. What works for you, don't work
Hey,
perfect. You got
I am
three
not a
foot to the
budgeteer.
castle.
That belongs to somebody else, and they do a good job. So if it ain't broke, don't
Don't
try
fix
to
it.
fix
But tell us what works for you, DJ. D Day. I'm calling you DJ. D Day.
it.
What
Told
works
you
for
I'm
you,
not a
bro?
good budget. I let her handle all that.
Huh?
I'm not a good budgeter. I let her handle all that. If budget was on me, boy, woo, we been
And how
be
do you do
bad.
so
that?
okay, so if you let her handle that, does does your wife make or have does she set the budget and then there's an amount that's quote unquote given to you that's she says, hey, this is the budget, this is what you have this week or month or whatever, and that's that, or how does that work?
Yeah, D Day, how did it work?
I didn't got to the point now. I do other things if I want to make a little spare change. So she'll
Mm-hmm.
handle all bills, car note,
Mm-hmm.
insurance, everything is in the budget.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, if I want some extra, I just go. I go do something else and get it. I
What
don't
you
try to break down the budget.
you don't break down the budget. But you collect some extra
Okay,
cans, you stop
so
putting flyers in
I'm
the
putting
parking
out
lot.
flyers in the parking lot.
you have your main salary that goes towards everything, and then if you want to do anything extra, you have your outside additional jobs that you have
Well,
for your
okay,
extra money. Is that
okay,
what you're saying?
okay. Let's go back.
Uh-huh.
It's our money, and our money is bill money.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
And I'm Bill.
Then
Can I come back in on the
I
dough?
got, I got, I got my little change. She has her little change.
Okay.
So, but if I want some, I know how far to go. As far as
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to go out, and she don't go out and say I want to do it in Burke or nothing like that. It's just that you know we try to keep the standard of living the same.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just like our tax money. We got our tax money, so we're gonna take that and we going back home and give my youngest son his college graduation party. You see what I'm saying? So we didn't take that and go split it up and go shopping. So that's how that's some like putting it in the budget so the budget won't
Mhm.
come out of the household as far as the other budget. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
We didn't have
Okay.
to we didn't have to take that job money and use it because when we got our tax money, we say, okay, we'll just use that. So and keep it, Now, like I said, I ain't good at budgeting, so
Yeah. I, yeah, and I get that. I mean, for me, like I said, I just couldn't do it, and I've tried it, and I'm still working on it. I'm still a work in progress when it comes to budgeting. I dated someone who he didn't necessarily budget. He told me, he said when he was married, he would he gave his whole check to his wife. He said, I just give her the check. I tell her, give me this amount out for myself, and you do whatever you got to do. And that's what he did. So every week he got paid, he asked for amount that he needed for him. And that was whatever she did, the bills needed to get paid. That was it. So
now
if there was a budget, he didn't know about it. He didn't care. And that was how they
but
survived.
that was the budget. Don't get it misconstrued. He's not giving her his check to be her check. He's
No,
giving
it
her his
wasn't.
check.
No,
But
no. I mean,
some folks think like I'm
no,
gonna be
I'm
giving
not
her my
saying
whole check. It's not like that when you married.
It
It's
is.
like the bills
At any
have
time.
to be paid. Now
no.
I know somebody
Hmm?
personally, they was doing the same thing.
Mhm.
They was giving their wife the check,
Mhm.
and when the lights got cut off, they were like, "What the hell going on?" She
Uh-huh.
wasn't a good budgeter,
Mhm.
Right.
so
It was like this over there.
And
he
there
had
were some
budget. You see
times
what I'm
that
saying?
some
The
things,
best budgeter should handle the budget,
Okay.
whether
well,
it's the man or the
and
woman.
again, there were some times when some things fell the wrong way. And so there was giving her the check. And she
Mhm.
was supposed to be taking care of these things. But I'm saying that was how they worked. And it was fine for them. So I'm just saying, some people, some people actually create a budget, literally say, okay, these are our bills. This is how everything works. They have it broken down to where, they have money left over that goes into different savings accounts and, vacation funds and things of that
Right,
nature. And they have
right,
it set up for that,
right.
specifically. I would love to be able to do that, but that don't work for me. But
You
I literally had a financial planner because we had to sit down. She made me sit down and write out everything I did. And, my biggest issue is I love to cook.
Right.
And
So
because I love to cook, we found out that I was spending almost $400
correct.
just in food, grocery shopping, because I would spend every day at work thinking, what do I want to cook today? And I would go to the store every day because I decide I want to cook this. And I would go to the store and go buy whatever I want to cook for that day and not taking an account for what I already have in the house. And I might have half of the stuff that I'm buying. So I had to take stock in what I already had. And when she made me take stock in that, I took a month and I took stock and I ended up saving myself $200 just in
Wow.
1 month. So when I had to sit down and create a budget, I was like, ooh, this might work. Now that only lasted for about 3 months.
so
Come on,
let me
Mom.
tell you about this friend of mine. So when I worked for Lockheed. When I worked for Lockheed, he worked all this overtime, right?
Mhm.
Mhm.
And I was working overtime too, but he would I'm like, huh. So one day we was in the break room and he was looking at something. He said, I'm finna get this right here. And I said, man, what are you getting that for? You don't even need it. He said, I just want it. So
Wow.
that's the kind of people that can't budget well. When they see something and they want it, they go
Uh-huh.
get it. They don't be messed up about, but that's why he works so much overtime so he can cover it and still, without affecting the budget.
But it's
That's what
choice.
it does.
It all goes down to choice because you have to think about it too. What are your responsibilities? Because budgeting has a lot to do with responsibilities. Because
Okay.
if he just wants it, if you think about it. If I'm a person who I don't have a wife, I don't have children, I don't have a home, I mean a house, all I have is an apartment, my most expensive bill might be a car or a truck, you know,
He was
and all
single
I
also, so
huh?
he was single too. So
Right.
he didn't have
So
nobody to fall back on.
right. So then yes, there a budget is not a necessity. So oftentimes you may not have a budget when you don't have the same responsibilities that someone with a family with other added responsibilities, because when you're single you can move differently, so you don't really have to have a budget. If you had one, you could move a lot differently than another single person. But when you're single, you can do a whole lot differently than that. So I mean, it's not that he can't budget or he's not a budgeter. He just doesn't have to budget because he don't have anybody that relies on him except for himself. And how they say, when you don't have a kid, when you don't have a child, or you don't have responsibilities, when you
Uh-huh.
don't eat, your whole family has eaten for the night. But when you have a kid or you got a wife or whatever, or a husband, when you don't eat, you still got somebody looking at you waiting on dinner. So
Even the dog over there licking his paws, going by.
right, when you have responsibilities, it's a different it's a different ball
It's
game. So
what was that? Goofy. Goofy would he want every time they eat, he want to eat.
yes, sir.
Look at
And that is so true, because I rattled a bag 2 seconds ago, and my dog, he was 3 rooms away, but as soon as he heard that bag, here he come. And I called him in here just to pet him. He wouldn't come, but as soon as he heard that bag rattle, hey mama, what's up? Nah, we not friends. Mama don't
you
share
know,
food.
it takes a special man to give a woman this whole check and take a smaller lines and
Where he
dedicate
at?
it
Where
and
he at?
wonderful.
Where he at?
I don't know, because I don't know his ass.
You know,
Hey,
that's
You know
hey,
what?
nah,
I ain't had
hey.
one of them yet.
I take care of home. I take care of responsibilities,
Well, let's take
but
care of home.
it got to be my way, though, bro. I'm not
I'm not
giving up my check. I'll pay the bills.
well, you know
I'll
what? I'm
handle
not
what
gonna say
handles.
that. My
You're
ex-husband
probably the best budgeter.
I just got
my
a problem
ex-husband,
with.
he used to give me his check at first.
Yeah, you probably the best. Now, hold
Oh,
on. Now he knows. He ain't stupid. Now he knows how much he made. He know what she paying for. He
uh,
knows what's going on. I
what
mean, it's
goes
like
on?
we got a bank account together, so I can see everything that's going on. And so it ain't no
Why you
big
need
deal.
to see?
It ain't.
Don't you
It ain't
trust her?
no. It ain't no
Don't you trust
big deal to me because
her?
I
No,
can
wait,
see
wait, 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 wait. Do you trust her?
for about what is it, 30 years.
Okay, then why you need to see?
That's just one of my that's just one of my personal that's just one of my personal things.
Checks and
I
balances.
just need to
Okay.
see.
Why? You know she gonna do what's right. Why do you need to see? You just need to know you handed up the right
Did I
amount of
just say
money.
that was my personal thing?
Hey, I just asked a question.
You might
I'm
you
gonna give
you
you
might
this
say
money. I know
you
you're gonna
might
do what's
say
right.
Dday,
Hold on.
I'm
Okay,
gonna buy
Trey.
all of this and I give you the money, and then I still say, hey man, let me see that receipt.
Well,
That's just me.
no, this man, that's hey,
It
that's a
ain't
whole
that
nother
I don't trust
conversation.
you, but
What
I
is it?
just might want to see the receipt. Will it be a problem?
You sound like that song. Let me see. Let
Let
me
me
see.
see it. Let me see it.
You need to see, bro.
And
You know it's
see,
gonna happen. You just said if it's not broke, don't fix it. So
don't
what you need to
fix it.
see?
Yeah,
You need
yeah.
to see it still. You see it's still working.
That's why it ain't broke.
Okay.
That's why it's not
Yeah.
broke right there.
Well,
It's not nothing
like
else.
I said, I personally take care of home, take care of bills, do what
You're
I
the
need to
best
do.
budgeter, man. I
I
done
need
told you.
to,
You're
yeah,
the best budgeter.
I need to make sure it's done. I gotta go do it. if my whole house is dark like this room, except this one little light
So
looking like a flashlight, it's gonna be an issue. So I
okay,
need to make sure everything's straight.
okay, cousin Chief, let me ask
Yes,
you
ma'am.
this:
Hmm.
Are you that way because you've entrusted that before and it was not taken
Yeah,
care of
yeah. I'm emotionally
properly?
scorned.
Huh?
I'm emotionally scorned.
Okay.
You
But
know.
that's what I was going to say. But were you see that to me? I think that honestly, I think that men
Hmm.
who I don't think that people are initially like that. I think when we all start out, when we start out in love, we truly walk in with the open arms. Just here you go, babe. You got it. I trust you. I let you have it.
Hmm.
But when you get that one that do you wrong,
Hmm.
and usually when they do you wrong, they do you wrong. And then
Hmm.
everybody after that, unfortunately, bears that burden. And
Hmm.
so then everybody after that kind of, you know,
Yeah,
you get that second guessing portion of it. And you still try to give that next one that benefit of the doubt. And then you're just a little more watchful, but you're watchful of the signs.
that's why Dday has the secret. He makes sure. You know, in my
It
opinion,
ain't that I
ain't
make
no wrong.
it ain't that
You
I make
just
it show.
said
At any
okay.
time I can look if I want to.
Why? Why?
That's all I'm
I
saying.
say because
Didn't I just say
now
that was personal preference?
Yeah, but we explaining why it's personal. Subconsciously,
No,
you don't want to admit it.
that ain't got some folks just brought up like that. It's just
Somebody, so you was
it's
brought
like
up
putting a
chicks.
fan in the window. If you did it when you coming up, you're gonna do it the rest of your life.
You put your fan in the window.
No.
see
Okay,
now I'll say this. I
then.
think because like my ex-husband, I think with him,
uh,
he gave me all of his in the beginning.
mhm.
And we stopped because it wasn't that I wasn't a good budgeter, but I took care of there were certain things that he felt needed to be taken care of, but I was going to take care of things inside of my house before I took care of something that was outside.
Right.
And um it bothered him. So he was like, okay, I'm going to take care of, he stopped giving me the money, and that was fine. But at the end of the day, I'll say even to the end, he still trusted me at the end, because I'll say when we signed our divorce papers, I don't know anybody who can say that they got a divorce and their mate signed the papers and never read them.
Wow.
Mine, I told him, I say, sign here, sign here, sign here, sign here. He never read them.
I
Wow.
mean, because how long were you with him?
We were together. We were married 18 years. So we
He
were together 20.
knows you. He know you
We
ain't.
were together
I mean,
23 years.
if he thought that you was the vindictive type, he would have read all of it. The little small print at the bottom that say, Section 8, 28C. He would have read all of that.
Yeah.
But
and
he know
and
you.
and see,
I
and
mean, he
that
just
was,
know.
yeah, and that was it, like, and I always say that he knew. People, I always say, people know that, I was not that type of person, like, because I tell people when I left, I paid all, like, my share of the bills. I paid my share of the bills before I left, like, I paid that share, and I bounced. So he knew, like you say, I was not vindictive. I was not gonna do, I just wanted out. I was like, I'm cool. I called. I'm like, hey, you still gonna give me a divorce? All right, I'll get the papers drawn up. You come over,
Wow.
sign them.
That sounds like a business plan.
I mean, it was cool. Like, it was, I just told him, I say, here, sign here, sign here, sign here. All
And that
right,
was it.
that's it. I signed him. I took him up to the
So it's just
courthouse.
after the kids was grown.
No, they were still in school. And then even like we went in the courtroom, in the little courtroom in front of the mediator. We was talking, across the table. They were like, okay, they go through the little paperwork and everything. And then after we came out, we happened to see some people we knew when we were walking out. We was laughing and talking when we walked out. People was like, We ain't
What
never
y'all
seen nobody
doing? Y'all just coming from the
that
mall?
friendly.
No, we come from getting a divorce.
We
They
went
was
to go
like, we
get a
ain't never
divorce and we
seen
stopped by
nobody talk
Wendy's and
about
got a
laughing
poker
and
toe.
having a good time. Like we looked at them like,
Hey, I know this woman I work with. She had a divorce party.
I
yeah, I
tried
had
to
a
have
friend do
one.
that too.
That's a
But
good
yeah,
thing.
I mean, it was, but no, our kids were I think it was like middle school when we got divorced.
Mhm.
So they were
So, okay, answer me. I mean, so y'all had the budgeting thing down. Y'all had what was this thing? What they call it?
Irrevocable.
irreconcilable
Yeah,
differences.
Differences, right? Is that what it was?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, if you just get tired of somebody, I guess that's what you call it.
Yeah,
well,
I think that might have
basically,
been what they cited it. I don't know.
you know,
Look,
Okay,
when you love somebody when you in love with somebody, you love their dirty draws, and there's nothing they do to offend you.
that's the
But
way
when
it
you can't
starts out.
stand somebody, you hate the way they snort, pick their teeth, walk in the room, close the damn door. Just the essence of their presence make the skin
Now,
on your back itch. He's like, ugh,
so,
calamine. Ugh. You know,
so, so,
so
Mo,
just hold on. There's a song by this dude named Rod, with Too Short, and it's called I Can't Stand You. And I remember one time before I got divorced, my ex and I was riding in the car and the song came on the radio and we both were singing it like we was in a choir at church.
ooh,
I can't stand you. The Too Short yell out, Bill. I gotta get away. I'm saying, y'all need to listen to that song. It's a great breakup song.
no, wait a
Moving on
minute.
song.
Did CeeLo have a song like that too?
No, he had that crazy song. He had that FU song. But
Yeah,
this
there
is
you go.
ROD. It's called I Can't Stand You. It's a great love ballad. Because when you break up, you can agree to disagree, or you can continue on. There is a continuation after that destination. Things don't stop there. You don't have to be like Puffy and take that, take that, take that. You just keep on moving. You just do that.
Hey man,
Boogie, 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 boogie,
they ain't
keep
arrested that
moving.
man yet. Now he innocent until proven guilty.
That's why your camera went out because the devil's a liar. But anyway,
ain't no
I think my
goodwill
whole
if
computer
you arrest
going
you
out.
are not
Oh, there
let
you
me
go.
innocent
Right,
let me
until
let me
that's
tell you
what
proven
I
something.
need to see
Let me
right
tell you
there.
something. OJ did it. Tupac did, and Puffy, allegedly or not, got
Allegedly, see, allegedly,
5 lawsuits
you
that's
are
not
not
allegedly
innocent until
accusing him of
proven
stuff.
guilty in the US. You are guilty
allegedly,
until proven innocent.
Unless you know.
alleged.
But
Hey,
anyway, wrong paint job. Huh?
they had who was it? Stevie J on TMZ today. They was telling what happened. So
What Stevie
he said
say? Other than
they ain't
that
arrested
he
him,
challenged 50 Cent to a fight.
huh?
What?
Mhm.
Other than Stevie J challenging 50 Cent to a fist fight. What did Stevie J say?
Man,
Wait,
listen,
wait, 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 wait. I'm sorry.
that ain't gonna happen.
What did Stevie
Stevie,
have to say?
Stevie,
That ain't
Stevie,
gonna happen.
Now it ain't
Stevie.
alleged. It's been told that Stevie was a DV himself. He had
Hey,
some DV going on.
hey,
So Stevie need to
when
shut
them
up.
tapes come out, they gonna be going to the highest bidder.
Well, let me tell you, I love 50 Cent because he's playing Larry Fint. He's offering top dollar for
Oh,
all Diddy
he
free
said
calls.
he'll pay top
He
dollar.
is. He is. For all video footage.
Now, I saw something they did on it was either Facebook or Instagram. It was like
Uh-huh.
15, 20 seconds long. And when the guy got real close and turned his head, he looked like Diddy. But when he got there and turned his head, I seen the profile of his head for about that split second. I said, that ain't Diddy. So you got folks that's putting stuff together that look authentic.
Well, you got a lot of AI crap out there, bro, man. You really
When
have
he
to be
turned his
careful.
head
You
to the
really have to use
side,
allegedly out there.
Puffy got a little fat head.
Um,
When he turned his head to the side, dude had a thin profile. I said, that ain't Diddy. I say, but it was
I mean,
good.
see, we got a morning talk show, and there's a guy named Rico on our talk show, and Rico is a member of the group Sons of Funk. Y'all might not remember him. You know, they had a song
Man,
called
every time I
"Push
hear
Inside of
Rico,
You,"
I
and
hear in the back of my head, Suave.
they had the other.
He done froze up. Did he freeze?
Who? Oh, Chief.
Rob, he done froze up. He ain't paid his internet bill this month. Somebody
You
send him
need
some
to
data.
stop. You need to cut it out.
Somebody send him some
You
data.
talking about Rico
Rob, hold on. I'm
Suave?
finna send you some data.
You
Hold
know
on.
what? Was that
Oh
you
God,
talking about
what's the
Rico
song? I got the
Suave?
hookup. Master
Oh, there
PJ
you
for
go.
the you guys still there?
Yes, we still here. He was over there talking
He
about
said his
Rico
prayer.
Suave or something.
He said his prayer came back, returned to sender. Yeah, he did for Puppy the other day. I'm like, man, you're wrong. You're wrong for that one. I would like to say this, and I'm gonna give you a point, Dday. We're supposed to premiere a video by the group As Yet. They did a remake, but they have to clear something because I tried to upload it and it said Universal Music Group is not going to allow this footage to be played only on YouTube. So it's the premiere of the video today. So maybe the clearance will hit all the internet like it's supposed to. So unfortunately, I can't premiere the video tonight.
I mean, it's kind of like it's that the copyright that they got on there is flawed anyway, because you can play your own music and get censored. You know, stuff that you've made, and you play it long enough, and it'll pick it up like, oh, that's Talking Crows, and it'll censor you off. You know what I'm saying? So they need to get their system together. I know several folks played their own music and they got their own accounts and everything. And even if you're a famous person, you can't play your own music, you'll get censored.
Well, I post for GC Radio and I get censored and I hate it, but it is what it is, you know. They be hating on your boy. Cousin Chief, like, this me. I'm not offending me. I'm okay with me posting about me, but they censor me too. You know,
I tell you, they need to get their system together. That's what it is.
Yeah, the AI is just gone bad. You know, and there's nothing we can do with it but deal with it.
And you're not talking about Allen Iverson, right?
No, not
that AI.
Nah, not that one at all.
So
with the budgeting thing, you know, it's good to have checks and balances. And I like the way that you think, you know, you said everything goes in a pot, all the bills get paid, you know, everybody feels good about everything. But, you know, you need to have access to take a peek every now and then and see that everything is what
you got to be able to peek. That's what they call, listen, that's what they call peaks and balances.
Peaks and balances.
I'd like to hear her. I hear what she got to say.
Dday is called checks and balances, not no peaks and balances.
That's what you. With me, it's called.
We need y'all to hold on 1 second. We come right back out this commercial for GC Radio. We'll be right back live with the Keep It 100 show with Mowet, Dday, and your favorite cousin Chief. Definitely in the building. We'll be right back.
I should have put you somewhere. GC
Radio is giving away to some of its lucky listeners Beats by Dday earbuds. That's right. Beats by Dday earbuds. It's no cost to its listeners to register. Just go to gcradiohub.com and enter the free raffle. So don't hesitate. Go to gcradiohub.com, click on the earbud, register, and cross your fingers. Because you could be one of the lucky listeners. These earbuds are priced at $169, and you can win a pair for free. That's right, free of charge to you. Just enter the raffle at gcradiohub.com and stay tuned to our live broadcast, The Cousin Chief Show, Afro Beats with King Glow, Uncut After Dark with Freaky and Friends, The Mississippi King on the Southern Soul Superstar Station. Stay tuned to any of those live shows and listen out for your name being called. At GC Radio, you have to get connected to stay connected. At gcradiohub.com.
Testing my mic 1 2 1 2. Yo yo yo, this is your girl Novi Star, and you are listening to old school hip hop R&B with your favorite cousin Chief, here at gcradiohub.com. Let's get it.
You're listening to GC Radio at gcradiohub.com. Get connected so you stay connected.
We're back. And if I didn't know any better, I think we connected to GC Radio. What about you, Dday?
I stay connected.
I stay connected. What about you, Bo?
Hey, I don't have to get connected.
You stay connected too, Boo?
Hey, get connected, you know, I have to stay connected.
Cool. So we talked about this budgeting thing, and this is a trip because it works differently in different households. Your Walkman is on amplify over there, Dday. You slapping a little too hard. We have different views about it, but like the main thing that we agreed on is that as long as the budget is paid and everybody handles responsibilities, you know, the men and women, you know, handle their responsibilities. Kind of like that story I told when the young lady I took out, and she said that men's supposed to pay because it's called men you. And I said, no, dear, we both supposed to pay. It's called me and
you. Okay.
So that's right. So in the household, it's me and you, it's us. And however you guys divide it up, she give you her check, you give you her check, you pay your half, she pay whatever that works, as long as it like that's all that matters at the end of the day. Whatever you guys work out on. Or you can play peekaboo and hide and seek like Dday do when he hand over his check. But anything else you want to talk about?
Whatever works.
Whatever works.
Whatever works.
Whatever works.
I never thought about that, Chief. But as you were saying the men you part, as you were saying it, I'm seeing the me and you part, and I'm like, okay, now where she got that from? You know, like where did she get the men you part? Because as you were saying it, I'm seeing the me and you. So I'm like, really, boo boo? That's me. We on a date. That's me and you. So we need to pay.
Okay, exactly. I just had to lighten that soul a little bit.
I mean,
sprinkle with a little knowledge. Sprinkle a little bit.
I mean, personally, I think when you go on a date, I think whoever asks for the date, that's who should be responsible for paying. That's how I feel. So if he asks you out on a date, then he should pay. If she asks you out on a date, then she should pay.
So what if you ask somebody to kidnap you? Then who pays in?
If you ask somebody to kidnap you, well, personally, I ain't gonna lie. First off, if I ask you to kidnap me, 9 times out of 10, we ain't going to eat. Not that's supposed to. It ain't gonna cost you no food. It ain't gonna cost you no money to eat.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Well, that's good. We have a clear understanding on that one. I guess somebody just kidnapped Dday. He gone.
But
Dday walking in and out of the building. Dday walked in like the Matrix.
I had to make sure the kidnap man went outside.
I'm just saying. Look, I ain't asking nobody to kidnap me. I might be doing the kidnapping, but I'm just saying.
I might be doing the kidnapping.
Dday,
have you ever been kidnapped?
Huh?
You've been kidnapped right now. The internet just kidnapped Dday. Look at him. He fading in and out like Casper.
Why he look like he keep going in and out like he look like the little man. You know how you do the little stairway thing where the guy go down the stairs.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
It's like they fighting it.
I'm going in and out of the dimension.
Yeah, you're in the matrix. You know, did you look at that bill? You might have paid part of that internet, so they give you part of your services. What's going on? Get that balance.
With the daylight just sent you when you were freezing up.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, man.
He didn't even know he was froze.
Hey, I saw it freezing up, and I didn't know what was going on over here. I was like,
I sent you some data.
Storm coming in or something.
But do you I a question on the I know this not necessarily, well, I guess we could still relate it on budget, but do you as men, do you run across that often as far as women not wanting to pay for dinner when you go out?
All the time.
Really?
You know, these songs of society has ruined a lot of women, and it's also killed chivalry. You know, the independent woman killed chivalry, being honest, because it's like, if he want to spill me, he need to take me out. If he want me to do this, he need to do this. Hold on. If you and I going out, we both are taking time out of our lives to get to know each other and do something together. So it's not like I'm at home and you got my clone ran off doing something. We're doing it together. So that ideology of you got to pay me to do something. I mean, and then they wonder why some guys want you to put out when they pay. Because that's the
just go to
or you putting out there.
Now,
really.
I laugh because now I actually enjoy paying for dinner if I take someone out or if I ask you out. I actually enjoy paying for dinner.
Okay.
But I will tease. I'll do the same thing. You know how you go out and, if you have a good relationship with that young lady, or if you guys have a joking relationship. I've had my guy tease me and say, what side of the menu you ordering from, right? And so I've taken a guy out and said the same thing to him. You know what side of the menu you ordering from, right? You know you got to put out tonight, right?
Put out the trash?
No, baby, you ain't put out the trash. You got to put out. No.
What's the put out about? Over $10.99. Anything over a Happy Meal gonna make me happy.
What side of the menu order on the bottom?
Look, you ordered two crowns. Look, you ordered that McCallum. You ordered that McCallum. You gonna have to put out, bro. So,
I know McCallum's on the menu. Hey, you got some good places you're going to.
Hey, I ain't no cheap. Look, I ain't cheap. Whatever you want. If I take you out, I ain't telling you what you can't order. But just know, you order what you want. I'll get what I want.
What that Facebook say? With the Cougars tell a little young dude, I bought that PlayStation 5. You got to put out. I need
see, whoa,
I need back.
Woo, Dday, whoa, you said Cougars, whoa.
Wow.
Woo, whoa.
Major.
Baby.
You know what that is, don't you?
I can't do them churn. I got kids. I don't play with kids.
You might be like, what's her girl name?
Who
that 20-year-old Rayla, what's her name?
I don't play with churn.
She said, churn.
And then she want a divorce, whatever, because he got a baby at the same time.
What's she say, Chief?
I said, you don't play with churn.
I don't play with churn. No,
young folks are smart mouths.
Be nobody cougar. I ain't no cougar. I ain't no mountain lion. I ain't no jaguar. I ain't none of them things. Look, when I was 17, my boyfriend was 28. I don't do little kids.
Mine's
what was that tilt of the head for?
Ain't nothing but a number. That mean the young folks didn't have a chance.
No, his name was not R. Kelly.
I didn't say R. Kelly. I said it was his last name Kelly.
Oh no, his last name wasn't Kelly.
Robert Sebastian.
No, but I date.
AJ number.
I can't
you know what I'm saying?
That's messed up.
Even though your body's calling, and Ain't nothing wrong with Lil Mama Grind, but
Did your mama know him?
After
What's
I
his
dated
name?
him for about 2 years, yes, she
After
insisted
2
on
years,
meeting him.
after 2 years, you was legal then.
Yeah, well, she knew about him, but she didn't know him. And then, like, because I kind of told him about him,
Oh, you had
and I kind of told him, but she knew like he was older, but she wasn't really sure. And then she was like, one day she just grabbed the phone and was like, "Look, I want to meet you because da 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 da." And so, but again, by then I was 18, so he did finally come over. She couldn't do anything at that point, but had she met him beforehand, oh yeah, she was sticking him under the jail, and he knew that, and
Should have
she
grabbed the
knew that.
shotgun. Was she still good at? Well, don't
Hold
start.
on,
No,
hold on.
Start
she
putting your
couldn't
takes
prove
on that.
nothing.
Let's go
Huh?
back. Let's go back.
She
What you
couldn't
talking
prove
about?
nothing.
Willis?
You, where you from? Where was you at?
Where I am now in Florida.
Oh no. Okay, Florida. I know in Mississippi and Arkansas, them laws different.
They can go
The
back
age
down
limit
there.
is different. That's why I would ask. Because I had a problem like that with one of my relatives.
Yeah.
They were dating an older guy, but they wasn't nothing they could do because of the age. But age is different in each state. So
Yeah, I'm not really sure what
put some
it
holes
was
in it. You
here,
better
how
find
that
out what
works,
them
but
laws.
she would have tried to put him under the jail definitely because she wasn't feeling that at all. But by then, and
You almost
it
gave
was
your mama a
crazy
heart
because his
attack.
best
I'm trying
friend,
to say he could have took her out.
well, his best friend was a detective on the police force. He told her, he was like, "Man, look, she cute, but don't touch her."
Oh, he gave him that kind of advice.
Look, he was like, "Look, man, don't touch her." Just
So he was over there. He was a big James fan.
Ice cream and get lollipops and don't touch it. Okay.
I see what's going on. He was a big James fan. He was singing, "She was only 17, but she was sexy." 17 years old.
ooh, that was real cute, though. That was real cute.
Boy, you still are. But how old was he?
He was 28.
I mean, I'm not trying to be funny. This dude is 28 and he's dating a 17-year-old. There was no one between 27 and 18 that he could talk to.
She didn't want to talk to nobody between.
No, I'm gonna tell you, we met. The thing is, we met at a wedding, and it was kind of like, it was crazy because it was like they saw me, him and his friends, they saw me, and then they were all trying to figure out, well, how old is she? Is she young? Is she older? And so after the wedding, we were standing around talking, and when they found out how old I was, he was like, "Okay, hands off," and he left me alone. So then we went to the reception. And I asked him to brought me a drink. And it was not
turn around a little bit. I need to hear this. And where did you go again?
We all went to the reception.
Okay.
And so I asked him to bring me a drink, like, from Fruit Punch or something. It wasn't anything major. And so
after he brought your Shirley Temple, what happened?
Do what?
After he gave you your Shirley Temple, what happened?
Right. And so I had sat down and ate. So when my cousin and I left, we were getting ready to leave. I don't really know what happened, but I guess it was like, you know what? I'm just.
Oh, you didn't want to. He did it.
And so he flagged us down, got my number, and I was like, because after that, he just kind of left me alone. I was like, well, what happened? Because we were talking, and then all of a sudden, he just stopped. I was like, okay, whatever. So he flagged me down, got my number. He called me, and from then on, we talked, and we went out on a date, and that was it. And we dated for like the next 3 or 4 years. And I mean, it was, but I mean, I was pretty mature for my age. And
Did you go to college?
Did I go to college?
Yes.
Yes, I did.
Okay, that's what it was. Once you got in college, you were like,
hold on. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. So, I was 16 years old. I was about 6'3", 215. Ran track, model, played football, wrestle, rugby, all that. I was at the bar station, the L train in the Bay Area, whatnot. And I met this lady. She was cute. I was like, ooh, wee. She's nice. So I gave her a ride, and she was like, how old are you? I said, old enough. And she was like, you look kind of young. I said, well, I'm young enough to know what I want and what I like. She said, I like the way you talk. So I gave her a ride. She was going. She was waiting on a cab. I gave her a ride and everything. And, I gave her my beeper number because we didn't have cell phones like that. And I was only in like 11th, 12th. I was in 12th grade, 16. I was in 12th grade. I graduated early. So she called me up one night, and my cousin in the military was over my house. I love my cousin. So he said, who you talking to? I said, hold on. I said, man, I met this lady. This is a woman. She about 22, 23. He said, what? I said, yeah. I met her at the BART station. I got off BART. She got off BART. We was walking, engaged conversation. I gave her a ride to our house and everything. She cool. He said, man, hold on. He said, ask her a question. I said, ask her what? He said, ask her what she think about Jesse Jackson running for president. And I didn't know why, but I just did it. My cousin always gave me good advice. So I said, hey, what you think about Jesse Jackson running for president? I don't know. He can run if he want to. He's like,
She ain't
call her back.
23.
She's 22. So he's like, cuz, leave that alone. I'm like, why? He said, listen, leave that one alone. Throw that one back out there. I said, why? She ain't politically correct with you. What's the problem? You haven't seen this lady. You ever talked to her? He said, cuz, listen, leave that one alone. And I did. And I didn't want to, but I'm just my cousin. I did. And I found out from somebody else that she started dating later that he gave me some good advice. So I just let it alone. So just because somebody older don't make them mature and don't make them mentally stable. Some people are trapped back in younger years with lack of wisdom, experience, and other things. But they may be the legal age or elderly age, but that meant saying mentally and maturity that they're all there. Physically on earth, oh, they got that. But the other part might be might be missing the boat. So I just want to share that with y'all. So I just got to look at the pretty lady and got a hug or two, talk to her once, twice on the phone. That was it. That was it. Cause might have saved me. Back then I thought he cursed me and pissed me off, but he might have saved me. I think he gave me good advice.
You hear that, man?
Huh?
You hear that?
Silence.
The cougar.
What cougar? This man over there tweaking. What is it? He's been over here tweaking. Now, he said the cougar. I done heard it all. I done heard it all. You know, Dday used to be a Southern Soul DJ in his early years. I don't know what happened. You still DJ in the Southern Soul music, Dday?
I was a regular DJ,
He's a Southern Soul DJ.
but I can DJ anything. I don't tell you.
He used to open up that song Cougar Juice. That was his opener.
The heck is cougar juice?
See, I'm trying to tell you. See, look at Dday smile. He know I ain't lying.
Cougar juice. That sounds like something you just made up. Even though I know it's a song.
Huh?
He said, even though I know the song.
See? I'm telling you, he opened up with this song. Did they know that song? Well, I heard that song for the first time the weekend I met Dday. We were on Glow and I was on our way from Vicksburg, Mississippi to Atlanta to the AMG Southern Soul Music Awards. And then after that, we went to the Players Ball. We met Bishop Don Majuan, Pippa Ken, Pretty Tony, and all that. And that's a whole nother nightmare. A whole nother nightmare. But we had to talk about it another time. But on the way there, we was listening to Southern Soul Superstars, our new radio station at the time. And we had DJ Freaking Out of Mississippi DJing. And he said, man, I got this old chick just called me on my phone and I'm reading the text message, and this she reminded me of this song right here and played Cougar Juice, and I almost fell out. Glory, I was laughing our ass off. I was like, "Whoa, that is actually a song." She got the Cougar Juice, and he played it. And I said, "I
I
don't
did
know what we get into with the Southern Soul
not.
Station. I mean, it's a whole new something. It's something. If you
It's
listen to
some.
Southern Soul music, it's in a class by itself. I'm gonna just leave it like that. They say that the rap music is ratchet. Um, some of the R&B is ratchetious, the essence of ratchetness. But when you listen to Southern Soul, you just go, hmm, hmm. Some of the songs and titles just have you just going, hmm. Now you like the beat, and you like the song, but you just go the lyrics. Hmm. I'm
Hmm.
writing a Southern Soul song right now, so maybe we'll debut when I'm finished with it.
What,
You laughing?
what's
I'm serious. I'm
what's
dead
the
serious.
what's the title?
What's the title? Drinking beer in the tub. Okay, that's my Southern Soul
I
title.
wait.
It's just dope. You like okay? I done got two Southern Soul groups want to buy the song from me. They only heard one part of the song and the hook, and they want it. And I'm like, no. It started off being a gimmick and a joke, but I kept it going, and they love it. When I put it out there. So when I
All you
finish
gotta
it,
do is
when I
look. All you
finish,
need to do is play the hook on TikTok, and it'll go viral.
oh, it's gonna go viral. It's funny as hell, and it sounds just like the rest of the Southern Soul stuff that they listen to. Catchy hook, funny thing, great story. All we just need is the beat, and it's a rap. I got a
Well, I
couple
like
producers
Miss
waiting on that.
Wendy and her 4 for 4.
Miss Wendy.
Miss Wendy and her 4 for 4.
She was there in Atlanta, wasn't she? That D-Day
And
this week. Leader sing 4 for 4. She was at the AMG
What was
Award
the name?
show.
that's a dude. He
Yeah,
say he got Miss Wendy. She got that 4 for 4.
yeah, but it's a lady singing that track with him. The lady was there.
Oh,
She was there.
and I like the other one that say I left home to be with
He
my
was there.
side
Pokey.
piece.
Pokey was there. Remember? D-Day.
Okay,
D-Day.
I didn't see Pokey.
He wasn't at the AMG Award, but he was in Atlanta at the same time. He
Oh yeah,
performed
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah,
day
yeah,
before the award
yeah,
show
yeah. He was at the other. He was doing
event.
a show, I think,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
he
he
didn't come
came
to that
down.
stuff. He wasn't there.
Oh, he came down to support the players' ball. He performed for their pre-show.
Yeah,
Him and P2K and somebody else I was told. So that weekend they had a lot of stuff going on, a lot of stuff, and I learned a lot about Southern Soul that night. We got to meet the Force MDs, interviewed them.
right.
Tony Terry interviewed him. This guy named Mr. Stuff. We interviewed so many people and met a lot of people. Now, one thing I will say about the Southern Soul Arena and audience and the group is that they welcome me. It was open arms, and we went to the inaugural Southern Soul R&B Award show about a month and a half ago, and we won Internet Radio Station of the Year. And we saw a lot of the people that we met in Atlanta, and they were shocked to see us and gave us an open arms welcome and interviews, and it was just a nice situation. They made us feel like we were part of the industry for a long time, even though we're newbies in that sector. Because our Southern Association was launched in November, so we're still new to the arena, but we're making an impact with the numbers and the people just tuning in and the interviews that we have, and I mean it's a wonderful thing. Speaking of which, D-Day, we got an interview with P2K coming up next week. You want to be on the interview?
Sure. What time?
We talk about that off the air. We're scheduled to
Hey,
that and get you
yeah,
on.
schedule it up. Hey Mo,
Yes.
here go your thing for your boyfriend. Your first boyfriend.
I'm scared. What is D-Day over there plotting?
I have
You
no
look
idea.
like a stalker. Your first boyfriend. I got something for you. And he just grinning. Don't hear nothing. Just silence. They look at him fading in out of the picture.
Okay.
Ooh,
That's probably back when you was in high school.
Do what?
That probably was about the same time you was in high
We
school.
ain't heard nothing. We went
Hey,
out
you
there.
Okay.
heard
What's
that?
going on over
What?
there?
Hold on.
No.
We ain't hear nothing.
I having technical difficulties over here. Hold on.
Always.
Let me
Yeah.
fix this.
It's
Yeah,
probably playing in the parking lot.
Parking lot pimping.
You got the outside
Playing on our
speakers
speakers outside.
on.
Parking lot pimping.
Uh,
What they used to call it. Parking lot
Mhm.
pimping.
I remember one time, we went to this place called Clear Lake. We rented a 40-foot mobile home, and we had
Mhm.
a ball. And they talked about us like a dog. Y'all not camping. Y'all not camping. That's some punk stuff y'all doing. Guess what? It
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. What
rained
they mean?
like Noah's Ark. And they
Wait.
was out in their tents getting ready. They was banging. Let us in. No, because we ain't camping.
We
We
ain't
ain't
camping.
camping. Keep your ass out there.
Okay.
We ain't camping.
No,
Oh,
man. We had PlayStation. We had a stove, oven, microwave, TV, cable. Man, we was roughing it. We just didn't have a full bar. We had a limited bar. We was roughing it. And then after
just 1, 2,
that
1.
weekend, we had jet skis and everything. And after that, we went to back to the Oakland, the Bay Area, and we had to turn the mobile home back in on Monday. So we took the mobile home to the club, the parking lot pimp, and we had on shorts, bathrobes, like a little Hefner robes, sitting in lawn chairs in front of the RV, just acting ghetto. I mean, they was like, y'all fools. We had the house stereo out there, the big home speakers in there bumping. I mean, it it was really nice. Really nice.
I can see that. That sounds like fun though.
We had a good time.
That's one of the things I used to fuss about because I guess because I really enjoy food. I enjoy eating, and it drives me nuts. Like when I get out the club, there's nothing open,
Mhm.
other than either little hamburger joints or you might find like a Waffle House or something like that. But when I
Mhm.
get out, I want real food. Like I want heavy soul food. I want some pork chops and gravy, and I want food. And when you leave the club, nothing is open like that. And we used to have this guy who used to have this food truck, used to be out in front of one of the little spots I used to go to, and he had a little Jamaican truck,
Uh-huh.
and he would have like the jerk chicken and rice and everything. So it was like every now and then you find him. So that just made me think, like, if I could see a camper out there and like you having some real food, once you come out the club, I'd be like, man, look, I'd be ready for that right now. You can get in there and cook up a real meal.
I mean, it was crazy because E40 came out the club. He came in the RV hung with us. Um, Richie Rich came over there and hung out with us. My boy Jason Kidd, he was at the party. He came in there. We grew up together. So he came over and hung out with us. Like everybody's
That's
like,
the ball player, right?
yeah. Everybody's
Okay.
like, y'all are fools. Y'all brought a mobile home out here. Most cats bring out like Corvettes, SUVs, but you fuckers brought a RV. We all got a party, but after party on wheels. And they were like, "What? Go over to the other club, man. Let's ride with y'all." Like, nah, we good, bro. Pull our little thing out of everybody. All slow. Everybody else driving fast, acting a fool, running rubber. We just cruising, windows open. Somebody on the top of the RV, like they surfing, just acting real ghetto. But we had fun in the weekend. We had fun. We had this dinner party one more night before we turned it back in. That's stuff you do when you're young.
Hey, did you find the music?
Young, no kids. You find the music, Dday?
Oh, I got music play. Y'all can hear that music
You said you had a song that
because I
said
can play from one to the other. But if you can't hear this, you won't be able to hear the other one.
we hear that. We didn't hear the other song.
Okay,
Right.
cool.
Dday was over there doing Hambo, Hambo. Have you heard? We couldn't hear him
I can
start
do that
singing
too.
off. I'm
Hold on,
singing.
wait a minute. Wait.
Uh-huh. Dday never sister amazes, boy. The one and
I
only
got
Dday,
all
y'all.
kind of
Dday is definitely
skills,
in the
man.
building.
I got all kind of skills. Don't even, put them out.
You got it, bro. You got it. To give it up
Ah,
for
Did
Dday.
DJ leave us?
Dday dip. You said dip, baby, dip. Well, Mo, we'll see if D-Day come back and he can leave us some words of encouragement for our show for next week. This has been a fun, entertaining hour, and I hate it because the time goes so fast.
Okay. But see, that just means that we have a great show because anytime we have a great show, it goes by fast.
Man, I did not
That
know
means
an
we're doing
hour was
something
up.
right.
Okay. So let me go check the minutes and see what we have going on. Uh, Katie said that D-Day know how to ham bone. She wondered if he could step. Well, he's not here to answer if he can step. I know he can march in a parking lot and pick up them cans, put the flyers out, but I don't know much more than that. D-Day, you back?
Yeah, I said I'm gonna have to get me one of those. I saw one of those can Macs. I think I'm gonna get one of those and get rid of the laptop.
Okay. Well, I'm on a laptop. Mine is fine. So somebody said that you can ham bone, but they wonder if you can step. Can you step, D-Day?
I'm gonna have to start charging for this stuff.
What they got to do with asking the question if you can step? This is one of can you
I
step?
step in the name of love. That's about it.
So the answer is hell to the no. If DJ was in a
Hold on,
fraternity,
hold
it
on,
would be
wait a
non fi none or me fi me. So hell to the
minute. Either that or hell no.
Oh my God. Mo, did you pledge sorority?
No, I don't play well with others.
Not,
Oh, here we go.
you do play well with others.
No, I don't. Honestly, I don't like women well enough to be in a sorority.
Okay.
It's just me and my brother, so I don't do women well. So I don't know that I could have sisters.
My boy. See, y'all got to tune the morning show. Um, somebody mentioned being a lesbian, and Rico said he was a lesbian too.
Yeah, most men are.
He said I'm a lesbian too. In my first life and my second life, I said, man, take
Most
the real
men
guess here.
are.
Inquiring minds, interesting concept. So, D-Day, now you're back. Anything that you want to say, man? We Mo and I just realized the hour is up, bro. The time is flying today.
You're gonna have
This
to mess
hour
around
went
and
by
give
quick.
us an hour and 2 minutes.
Yeah, hour to me. So, any closing words you want to tell our public and our crowd out there?
Well, budget now, pay later.
Budget now or pay later. Budget now, pay later. Budget now
That
or pay
sounds
later.
good.
Budget now or pay later. Boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom, chicka. Budget now or pay later. We got to make that a beat. What about you, Mo?
That's gonna be his next song after this first one come out.
It's gonna be a
That's gonna
hit.
be the next single.
After what is it, Cougar Juice?
No,
It's gonna be a
Well,
hit.
did he tell us the name of that single?
But,
Oh,
no,
drinking beer in the bathtub.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's
Drinking beer in
mine.
the
That's
bathtub,
mine.
budget now, pay later gonna be the second
That's mine.
single on his album.
There you go. I'm making a mixtape. I don't have that much money to go in the studio for a full LP.
But you know what? No, but that sound about right. Because if you're drinking beer in the bathtub, you need the budget now, pay
There you
later.
go.
'Cause you,
Hey,
you
wait a
sound
minute.
like you
There you
got no
go.
money
Wait a
anyway.
minute. The
You
remake
around
of
there
Cougar
drinking beer in the
Juice.
bathtub.
Remake of Cougar Juice. Drinking beer in the bathtub, and last but not least, fuck them kids.
Take that. Man, you wrong for that one. You make me sound like Uncle Ruckus over here, man. What's up with
Uncle
that, bro?
Rufus.
Man, I don't know who do they writing, but they had me crying.
Who?
We talking about Uncle Ruckus.
Oh,
Uncle Ruckus.
baby.
Uncle Ruckus
Oh,
is
that is
cold.
like the best show in the world.
Man, they had one on there, and he was crying. He said, he asked his brother. He said, "I'm Meek Mill's biggest fan." He said, "So that make me gay, huh?" He said, "Well, yeah."
I like when
And then Uncle Ruggers came in there and said, "It's gonna be all right." I say, whoever do they writing is they pretty good.
So, Mo, any closing words for you?
Nah, I think D-Day said it all with that budget now, pay later. I can't even
You budget now, pay later.
follow that one.
D-Day trying to give me a greatest hits.
You remember that tow truck? Hey, you remember tow truck war? They'll be pulling up.
Are you pulling up?
You got to
Wow,
pay them
it's
bills.
amazing. So we'd like to thank everybody that tune in on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, which is IG, X, and Twitter, where we have this thing out there. Well, not Twitter, it is X, TikTok, I mean, for tuning in to the Keep It 100 show, to keeping this thing going and showing support by watching and sharing the link to everybody. And you can always catch previous episodes at gcradiohub.com. Go to gcradiohub.com and log in so you can win free prizes. I'm looking over here at the shelf. We have a couple of laptop computers, HP, Google doorbell ring cameras, a PS5 still over there. Nobody went in. I'm gonna have to hook that up myself. And some more Beat by Dre earbuds. So we got some
Yeah.
wonderful fine grits to give away. We're gonna do a raffle. So once you sign up to this website, there will be random raffles for different gifts, and we will send your gift to you certified so you can track it and get it and make sure that you receive it. And then at that time, all we ask is you send us a picture or email saying you got your gift, and everybody know that you won your gift at GC Radio. So for me, to keep it 100, we appreciate our platform at gcradiohub.com. We're going to say goodnight.
Good night. And our
Bye.
future sponsors, Bologna and Kool-Aid.
And y'all, please go to Spotify, wherever you can purchase music at, and get Dday last album, Who Pooted, because he left the building.
Testing my mic. 1 2 1 2. Yo yo yo. This is your girl Novi Star, and you are listening to old school hip hop R&B with your favorite cousin Chief, here at GCRadioHub.com. Let's get it.
Nobody gets hurt.